Here we are.
Hi, everybody.
Haven't got anybody yet.
2:04.
Not too bad. Not too late. Just a tiny bit.
Um,
Hopefully the jackhammering out in the parking
Yeah,
lot
it's
won't be
not
too annoying.
Annoying, yeah. You had somebody hit a lamppost
Lamppost.
in the parking lot. So.
Took down the pole, the concrete base, everything. Took it out, clear down to the wires in the parking. Yeah.
Nothing there.
Okay, we're getting people. Hi, everybody. Yep. Hello,
Okay.
hello.
All right, you guys. So hi, happy Thursday. I have a joke, but it's on my phone, so
Cool.
I'll have to save those for next time.
Okay.
But we are going to be doing the March Mini Quilt today for our project. So if you haven't heard of those, they are a 6-month release. So right now we're working on volume 1, so January through June. And it's just a cute, small little 12 by 12 mini quilt, one for each month. So they're kind of all decked out, and so January was cute snowmen, and February was these cute little love Tweety birds.
I love those.
Now we're doing the March one, and so this one is all St. Patrick's Day themed. And then, so it goes on. There is an embellishment kit for it, but it's one embellishment kit for all 6 months. So there are no individual ones. And then the CD is the same. So it's one CD for all 6 months, and then they'll release volume 2, and then you'll get the back half of the year. We do have kits for the months. We're just doing them individually right now for that first 6 months series. So if you need a kit, let us know. We have those. They are $16.99. Each month is the same price.
Here, let me show you.
Okay, so, and again, they are just the fabric. There is no embellishment kit in there.
Okay, so this is the fabric kit. There's one per month. And then this is the embellishment kit that does, oh wow, that's terrible. Lighting's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
That does all 6 months. So everything you need to embellish all 6 months.
Alrighty.
I don't have a March kit, Wanda.
Kit for what?
Oh, I thought she was calling me. She was talking to somebody else named Paula.
Okay, so announcements wise, we don't really have a lot. Today is the first day of the month, so DDE is going out for February, which is the cute little St. Patrick's Day draw topper with his little floppy
legs.
Okay, so that is being released, and I know Amanda was working on that this morning, so those should have gone out. And then we do have next Wednesday is Bernina Club. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And then the following Wednesday is Viking, and the following weekend of that, so 16th and the 17th, is our 2-day Bernina Serger event. So the Stitchwise event.
That's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun. I started working on the samples. So
And it's actually project
it is
based class.
so
Instead of, you
little,
actually make a small little wall hanging, small quilts.
sampler kind of.
And you do different things in each block with different serger feet and techniques. And I think that's really fun.
It is, because I'm not a serger person. So it's kind of nice to get a good feel for all the different stuff.
Right.
Okay. So I did work on the first 2 blocks already this morning. They are kind of the big and some of the more time-consuming ones. But I did want to leave the one that's got all the different layers to it for us today. So we are going to be working on this one here. So the one with the pot, and you have the layers of the mylar and the gold leather and the gold glitter and all of that. But I'm also going to squeeze in this little one here because I didn't have time.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you have a picture of the quilt so we can show them? Like,
there's that one.
is that it?
Yeah.
Except just not with the word March on it. It's just the
Right.
color.
Yeah. That's just the.
Yeah. So this is the 12-inch block quilt for March. That's cute. A little lucky with a little rainbow. That's really cute. I'm not a huge St. Patrick's Day fan, but that's really cute.
Okay, so this is going to be that first little 4-leaf clover block. It's really small and pretty simple. We'll just get that out of the way. All right, so there that it just stitched was our placement line for our batting.
So we're just doing the little shamrock at the corner. Okay.
Okay.
What stabilizer are you using?
So this is just a mesh. So Kimberbell has their light mesh. I love power mesh, so even though I'm working on a Kimberbell project, that's pretty much all I use.
Same here.
But I mean, a mesh is a mesh is a mesh for the most part, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
What is the song that goes to? There's a song that kind of something is something is
I'm not sure.
That's it. What you just said sprung that in my brain. My poor brain.
Okay. So we're going to trim our batting. And you can use Airlight, you can use project batting. The project batting is an actual Kimberbell product.
Somebody said
whatever's open.
Okay. Somebody said for Mr. Ed, a horse is a horse. Yeah.
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 I can see, yeah.
I know all my words. Just listen to me. I'll sing to you.
Thank you.
A horse is a horse is a horse, of course. Oh boy. Sorry, everybody.
Coming the whole rest of the day.
Sorry.
You might have to look up some YouTube videos later. Okay, for this month's quilt, only the background block fabrics get backed with the fusible backing. That was a lot of backs, but so sometimes Kimberbell has you do the some applique pieces and stuff, but this time it's just the background fabrics, the background blocks that get that
Okay.
stabilizer fused to the back of it.
Somebody said, showing my age, it was actually a little bit before my time. That's why I don't know all the words.
Oh, okay.
I remember like a commercial, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna reach and grab this green again. Okay. All right, so I've already got my designs layered here, so I'm going to add my color for the quilting.
Oh, I was going to say, when are you doing the background quilting?
Well, I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so these two blocks are, I don't want to say boring, but they're not cutesy. They're just these little circles. Those blocks over there, though, have the actual St. Patrick's Day quilting. So they've got the rainbows and the shamrocks.
Let's see if we can get some good enough lighting here so we can see it. Okay, some shamrocks.
So yeah, you see a rainbow over here.
Yeah.
Horseshoes. So it has some really cute quilting.
So it really gives it some good texture.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the background quilting, and the other one, let's look at the other one.
I think it's the exact same one, but maybe you can see
But
it.
maybe you can see it better.
It's more open.
Oh, look at all the sparkly little stars. Oh, I didn't notice those the first time you showed us.
They're like little
Little flying zinger things that fly. The happy thingies.
It reminds me of like pixie dust.
Yeah, like little happy flying things. Yeah, that. That's exactly what I was trying to say. I like this. Happy little flying things. Happy little pixie dust.
Okay, so I will say, actually, I'll wait till we get to the next block before I say
Okay. Okay, so this one just has some simple circles.
Yes.
Which is still cool though.
Pebble. We did this one last month too.
Okay. And of course, because you're doing it with this way, they're perfect circles, which is lovely.
Of course.
Cheryl says, what did Cindy say she fused to the background fabric?
I use the Kimberbell fusible backing.
Okay.
But you could use SF101, Dreamweave.
You used the you had it. You fused it onto the back of your. Oh, you did. Mm-hmm. You did fuse it a little bit onto the back of your. Okay.
Yeah, this was a scrap, so it didn't go from edge to edge, but I did. Okay, so we're going to now stitch out a placement line for our. So the shamrock has 2 different fabrics, so we're gonna do one fabric, and then we'll do the other.
Okay, so we keep cutting out. Cheryl says we keep cutting out. So she used on the back of this, you can use SF101, you can use Kimberbell fusible backing, you can use any of that kind of fusible stuff on the back of the background squares, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But it doesn't ask that you do it for the
the little pieces and parts.
The little applique pieces this time.
Okay. How come?
I've kind of noticed that the more stitching or whatever, like that open stitching that they do, if they do a satin stitch, they don't really tend to have you do it, but if it has that open stitching, then they do. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I don't understand the rhyme or reason.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our first fabric, which I just noticed I cut the wrong way. So they wanted it to where the lines went this way. Mm-hmm. So if that's something that's going to bug you, then pay attention when you cut.
Okay. Doesn't bother me.
For once, it doesn't bother me.
I was going to say, you didn't even comment. Evelyn, we are making the Kimberbell Mini March quilts. We have the kits. They're $16.99. That has the fabric only for March.
I guess you can do this.
Oh, well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find something so they could see the whole thing. See how far back I can stretch without yelling in everybody's ears. That's cute. Okay, and we're going to do the binding and backing today.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to trim. These little guys.
Okay, everybody, you can go home and you can watch YouTube videos tonight of Mr. Ed. You're welcome. You can think of us while you do it. Because that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm kind of curious. So there is a CD for this. It's a CD that has the first 6 months, January through June, where you make a mini quilt for each month. There is an embellishment kit that will do all 6 months. And then we are making kits monthly, fabric kits monthly per project.
All right, so now here is the placement line for our second fabric.
It doesn't matter that your stripes are going horizontally instead of up and down.
I don't think so either, but I did the same thing on this one.
Oh, funny.
I did them the wrong way.
I like it. And because it was one piece of fabric, they're both going the same direction. I think if you had to put down two, and when you caught
really
type
would
one,
have to make sure.
you'd have to, that might even make me a little crazy. And I don't really get that crazy about diagonal or directional stuff.
All right, and then we will tack this little one down.
You download the CD to a stick before sewing it out. Yes, you download it to your computer, and then from your computer you put it on a USB stick, and then you bring it over to your happy little machine and stitch away. The CD, how much is the CD? Do you remember?
I want to say like 55.
Okay.
50 or 55.
Somewhere around 50 to 55, right around there is the CD. And then 20% off of that. Kim, what else is going on? Well, we have next Wednesday, we have Bernina Club. Wednesday after that, we have Viking Club. It's a beautiful day here in Thornton, Colorado.
It is. It's nice and blue outside.
Patrick
enjoy it as long
right?
as we can.
Yep. Patrick and Kate are at a retreat thing for work. Lynn, order a kit for this design. You can just either go online and you can order the kit. It's the the March Kimberbell Mini Quilt for March. Or you can call one of the stores and you can order it through one of us.
So now we're going to spend 9 minutes talking because the satin stitch for this is 90.
Okay. Okay. Or Lynn, you could also, if you were already in our system, you could just leave a comment here saying, I would like a March kit. Mm-hmm. And if we ship to you, just say, ship it to me. And if you know, and then when we get that done, you can either give the store a call and pay for it. We can ship it, or you can just come pick it up at the store. Thank you, Marilyn. Next Tuesday is DDE. Yes. And it's the cute little leprechaun dude it's like a jar topper. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, he is. Those little floppy legs.
I don't think they're supposed to be quite as floppy as ours are. I think they're supposed to stand up a little more. But I think ours has gotten stuff put on top of it.
What else?
Okay, Lynn, we'll write you down for one of those.
Not a whole lot.
It's nice enough that I wish I'd have worn my Birks instead of shoes and socks.
Kind of right there with you.
Then I'd have to go get a pedicure. My toes are pretty sad. That's what happens in the winter.
That's you're like, oh, I don't really have to shave.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to.
I've always got socks on. First world troubles.
Right.
Okay, then the next thing we're going to do after this is we are going to do this cute little pot of gold. That'll be fun.
Yeah, so that one's got the most going on.
Okay.
So I figured we'd do that one online.
Cheryl, there is no bundle today. Nope, sorry.
That's tomorrow.
Patty wants us to tell about the telephone pole again. So, last week, there's one of the great big huge power poles, that has the lights on it. Somebody in the middle of the night knocked it over. Like the pole, the concrete base, there was just wires sitting up from the ground. I don't know what happened, if they had to tow that car away. I can't imagine that car would drive away to be able to knock that down and then drive away.
Not since I parked underneath that light. So
yeah, right. So they were still cleaning it up when we all got to work the next day, and now they've been out there jackhammering all day. So we couldn't even. I tried to open the door twice to let in the fresh air, but it's just too noisy. But it's like in the middle of the night with no cars around. You have to be aiming for that pole. Fast, gunning for it to be able to knock it over.
And it wasn't even like icy last
no,
week, to where it was like somebody skid or.
But to actually pull the whole concrete thing out of the ground where there was just wires sticking up out of the ground, that's crazy.
That's a hard hit.
Yeah. Lynn says, not if you have some beverages in you. There's that. Yeah, we're glad it didn't hit any of us or the building either. Oh, somebody said a semi may have hit it. Yeah, maybe. It's crazy.
Do you want to do our giveaway? Do you remember?
Yes. No, I got this. Um,
I think it's going to Cindy Schubert.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Cindy Schubert. We have a giveaway.
Fun, fast, and easy fabric postcards book. That's cool. You might not get this back. No.
Cindy, you might get a different giveaway.
No. We will make sure that this one gets to you.
What is her name? Cheryl.
Cindy.
Cindy. Okay.
Schubert.
Okay, Cindy. I'll try to get it. Make sure it gets to you. It does get
We'll
confiscated.
put it over here next
Yeah,
fall.
here. I'll hold on to it. Don't you worry. I'll keep it safe.
It's a pretty cool thing, though.
It is really cute. I've made some actually.
Have you?
I have fabric postcards. Yeah.
With your wool stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
And just, back in the day when I did more stuff like that,
Yeah.
but only people that I really, really, really liked are worth that much work. I'm going to walk over and show them the projects for the Bernina.
Oh, okay.
So, what is it called? So Fest?
Stitchwise.
Stitch. That's right.
So close.
But yet so far.
I guess at that point, then you can show them Kate's Serger
Okay.
project too.
Okay. All right, here we go. Going on a field trip. So, this is the next Serger project for February. This whole thing was done on the Serger, which is pretty cool. And we have kits available for those. And then the Bernina Stitch Fest is next month, or this month now. And it's like project oriented. It's 2 days, and you're going to actually make a quilt. Making these blocks. Here, you can see these pretty. I'll do it up close. Seeing these threads and stitches and stuff on the serger. This is Cindy's first attempt on a serger, and I think she did very well. And then there's this cute little ruffly block. So this is going to be a really fun, interesting little project. But it looks like you're going to learn a lot. I'm hoping that I get to sit in on part of it. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going back.
Did you show them my non-ruffled ruffles?
They're kind of ruffly. There's a little bit of ruffle going on there. A little bit of dancing. Valerie, same with me. What a serger can do. Who knew what a serger can do? It can do just about anything. I mean, it can do so many things that a regular sewing machine can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, those half square triangles, you would just normally think to do that in the serger.
But you actually drew a line and had a blade that cut it while you sewed it.
Yeah, that was so weird.
That would be a little freaky.
So weird. But it was cool.
But it worked.
And I did it.
You did it.
And I think my points look okay.
They pretty darn good.
Almost done with this one. This one's going to get a little bit of bling.
Okay. Patty, I am going to do the next block of the month block next week. And I can't remember if it's Wednesday or Thursday. Okay.
I think you do Thursday.
Okay, I think it is Thursday. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we'll do block 2 of the Southern Stars block of the month on Thursday. Yeah, you do need to finish last year so you can get caught up. But you know what I always say, that my best friend always says. Christmas comes around again next year.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So don't stress yourself out. You have time to finish your Christmas quilt. Everybody wants to see the quilt again. This is without the binding and stuff. That's really cute. Those rainbow colors are really, really cute.
They're like perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put white on. We're going to do the placement line for our Mylar. And can I get that little scrap of Mylar right over there? Thank you.
When we're at a point where we can stop, I need to run over and show them the block of the month again.
Okay. So it's going to do a placement line. I'm trying to be frugal and use my scraps of Mylar because I only wanted doing my sample and then doing my sew out on live. I only still wanted to use one embellishment kit. So
that is a valiant effort there. Valiant effort. This is what you're talking about, these little blingy thingies. Okay.
Okay. So
you can quote me on that. Blingy thingies.
Blingy thingies.
Yeah.
Technical term. Totally.
Yeah, I patent that, or whatever you do.
I think it'll work.
I think it'll work.
Okay, so it just does this cute little stitch to hold down the Mylar.
Mylar comes in the embellishment kit.
Yep. Sorry.
I love Mylar because you stitch it down and then pull it off, bloop, and you're done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only that, but it's just like, just the way that it transforms a stitch. Just, oh my gosh. And who would have thought?
And it really adds sparkle.
Yeah.
It really, really does. When you look at like the quilts, adding these little blingy thingies really make it sparkly and cute.
Okay, so this little block is finished.
Okay.
Okay, so there is one more step on the machine, but the instructions tell you not to stitch that one out.
Okay, we've talked about that before.
Yes.
Why do they give us instructions and tell us not to do it?
I know.
But that's okay. I'm a team player. I'll do it. Or not do it. I'll do what I'm told.
All right, so now we're just doing placement line for batting and our background block again. If
Okay.
You want to...
Okay, I'm going to run over. I'm going to put my hands so I can walk fast. Okay, I'm going to show you quick the block of the month for 2024. This is the 2024 block of the month. We did the one on the lower right-hand side for January. I couldn't tell you what February looks like, but it takes 12 fat quarters, 3.5 yards of a background fabric, 1.25 yards of a border fabric, and 2/3, 3/4, something like that, of a yard for binding. We do have some kits. I believe they're $99.99. So we will be doing block 2 next week. So I hope to see you. Okay, I'm going to put my hand back up. Okay. So now we are making this cute little pot of gold. That's cute. I love this on the leather, the twirly whirlies. I love that.
That'll be another long stitch. All right, trim out. All right, now placement line for our background fabric, which is the lime.
And you have backed it with SF101?
Yep, or the fusible backing.
Okay, or fusible backing. Okay. Val, it's amazing how when you're like on camera or doing the camera with a whole bunch of people watching, how you cannot find your words. That's how come my descriptions are so weird. But under pressure, I lose my words.
All right, So we're gonna cover that placement line all the way up, making sure I'm not too lopsided. Okay, and we're just gonna do this tack down stitch, which is kind of more like a basting stitch. All right, so putting on lime for the quilting. And this is again that pebble quilting.
Okay. It's really interesting how they do the design.
Right?
They kind of just
Like,
it's like
and then you look at this
random.
and you're like, is this right?
It looks so random and weird, and then they go back and fill it in and make the circles. That's pretty cool. Because it looks like, you know, squashed circles right now.
Like, something, something is wrong.
But then they go back and poof.
It's so mesmerizing to watch, though.
It's relaxing.
I know, like
So relaxing.
you just like lull me to sleep right now too.
I know when I'm out in the store and I'm quilting something on the long arm, Steve always comes out and just stands next to me. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, it's just so relaxing. I just do it. He says, can you just do this like for the next hour? It's just so relaxing to have this in the background. I'm like, well, I'm glad you're relaxed. Look at that. It's all filled in.
Yeah.
I love that. Wow, I really do love watching that. I have to say.
Alrighty. So this next step is going to be adding all the little strips of the rainbow that goes into our pot of gold here. So
Oh, this is going to be interesting
are working
because this is what you're.
inside out. Yes.
So you have to lay all those little pieces out. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Okay. So we're going to start with purple and go to pink.
So we're going to tack it down now.
Yep.
Okay.
little pieces.
I know,
my hands
it's
are
hard.
Just gonna be in the way.
Yep, no, it's hard. It's okay, we can see. Okay.
All right.
So you're not changing thread on.
Nope, it's just gonna tack down them all first, and then it'll go into the.
And then we'll go into the setting. Okay.
So none of the color.
You're just doing
really
rectangles
mattered.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Patty. Today we are working on March Mini Quilt, Kimberbell Quilt. Isn't that cute? That's what we're working on today. We right now are making this block.
Can you spot my oops on that one?
Oh, let's look. Let's find Cindy's oops. I cannot find an oops. I have to say.
So, I did not get my Mylar to cover that
Oh.
one little star.
Oh, that's huge and glaring now.
I said it was a little up.
Just a little teeny oops, and we couldn't even find it. But shh, just ruin the whole thing for me, Cindy.
We'll ruin the whole thing for me. Sure. So.
I was like looking at the rainbow, like the red in the middle. That's okay. We won't tell anybody else. Only 123 of our closest friends know, and you and me. We won't tell anybody else.
No, it wouldn't be the past ones. You'd have to order the past ones as well. So one of it is the hobbies. You can order that. And then the other one is the geometric. Now, if they order the hobbies, would it be $70? Yes.
Little baby rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
I can't imagine like having the kind of brain you'd have to think of this stuff.
Oh, man.
Like prolifically.
Well,
like
just this alone.
yeah.
Like the quilting portion of it. Like
And like let's make a little rainbow come down behind a sign, and let's put little sparkly thingies in the
or the
background.
math that they had to have done, because this part needs to line up and make
Right.
sure, you know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
that. I was worried that I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna make that happen.
Make it line up.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have to be. Yeah, you have to cut it carefully, exactly like they say. Yeah. Let's see. Do we know a song about rainbows? The one Kermit the Frog sings.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Kermit the Frog does not sing that. But he sings the one, Rainbow Connection. Why are there so many? Right? Song. Am I dating myself again? About rainbows. What's on the other side? Yeah, I'm dating myself. But that's Kermit the Frog sings that.
I was not a Muppet person.
Lover, the dreamers, and me. It's a good thing I'm not a singer.
Oh, you sing just fine. one more little bitty piece.
Karen, someday when you're coming to the store, bring your USB stick and your computer and a CD, or we can download something from online and we can teach you how to download stuff and put it on USB and how to use it in your machine. We would be happy to. Okay, last one.
Yes.
Mom and Dad are arguing in the back.
Yeah, seriously.
Not really. Mom and Dad are arguing. Just having a spirited conversation.
It actually more feels like me being mom and don't make me go back there. I need to separate you two.
There we go.
There we go.
Phew.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the placement line for our pot of
Gold.
cauldron, I guess. So, like I said, I was trying to make it so I only had to open one embellishment kit. So the brown comes in the embellishment kit, but I didn't have enough to do a second one. And this isn't sold, this color by itself. So this time I'm doing a black one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Are you gonna do the swirly whirlies in black too? Or are you gonna do those in white or gray?
We don't have any black thread. Okay, I can't find it.
Funny thing.
So
Oh, great!
I'm going to
I think
do
you do
a
great.
dark gray.
Yeah, I think that would look better. I think you could see it better, and it will still add that dimension.
Yeah.
And this is not DDE. This is the Kimberbell Mini Quilts. This took the place of the DDEs. No, we still have DDEs. Do we still have DDEs?
Yes. That's next Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God. Oh, my
This
goodness
took place
gracious.
of the cuties.
Yes, the cuties. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, because we were just talking about the DDEs. I meant cuties.
Yeah. So you have 2 years worth of stuff to put on your table. Now you're gonna at least get 1 year of stuff to put on your wall.
Don't say we never did anything for you.
Right? Okay.
Yes,
So
next
now that
Tuesday's
this
DDE.
is tacked down, now we're gonna go and do all of our colors for
Okay.
our rainbow.
Oh,
All
I'm
this
excited for this part.
Okay. So this is hopefully should be some quick, just some quick little stitches here.
So purple's the only one that you sew on both sides, and then the rest of them you're just sewing on the right side.
Yes.
Okay. And you're
Stitch
starting
them down left to right. Now we're starting right to left.
right to left. Okay. And you don't have to do the top or bottom because they're caught up in the thing
Correct.
underneath and on.
Yep.
Okay, just the sides then. Okay, one is done.
So, funny thing, all of the colors pretty much that I'm using are Kimberbell ones that we've had from Kimberbell kits, except for this pink.
Oh,
It's a nice accord color.
huh. I think there's one that's pretty close from Floriani because I think I probably have 3 of them. That pink. reddish pink.
Just makes it look so clean.
It does.
I love it. Sorry, one more.
So my daughter and my grandkids made a I don't even know how to say this word, charcuterie board for kids. Like with little pieces of cheese, little pieces of turkey and grapes, and made this cute little thing, and they sent me a picture, and they were so proud, and they were going to go have their snack, before swimming lessons. And then the next picture she shows me is they are stripped down to their underwear laying on the floor, and apparently clothes are optional when you have a charcuterie board at their house. Just laying on the floor, chatting, having their snack. And she's like, how did that happen? How was they so fast? Must be nice to be a little kid and have no
care in the world if you're just running
if you have a good with a good snack. Life is good.
I've seen the charcuterie boards, but it's like a dessert one where you like pipe buttercream down the whole thing, and then you have like cookies.
Oh,
and,
fun!
like, little dessert things to do that.
That's fun. Nancy said she saw one yesterday of all desserts and fruit. They did swirls of buttercream frosting. That sounds like my kind of charcuterie board.
Like that funfetti frosting.
Yeah.
And then just have like vanilla wafers and graham crackers.
Yeah. King Supers is right down there. Live's almost over. I guess they're like, back in the day, we used to always, for every holiday and stuff, my mom would cut celery and carrots and have branch dressing and put that out, like a thing, veggie plate. Is that kind of like the new and improved snack plate?
My generation, totally just, grew up with, Lunchables, and that's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
I mean, because most of the time it is, meats and cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
And
it's a Lunchable. Yeah, there you go.
Almost there.
Yeah.
So is Lily into all the Disney princesses yet?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she is.
Who's her favorite?
Probably Belle. They're going on a Disney cruise next month. This month is now February. So she's got her little princess dress and her little shoes. And, yeah. I mean, her favorite still of all time, forever and ever, is still Minnie Mouse. But it's going to take a lot to knock Minnie Mouse off that pedestal. But she is starting to learn the princesses. Yeah. Her and Jack play princess and
Does he have
prince.
a favorite character from Disney?
No, he likes it's so not Disney's Mr. Bean. They have Mr. Bean cartoons now. Yeah, and he's all about Mr. Bean. Yeah.
Mr. Bean growing up.
Oh, I can't stand Mr. Bean. The cartoons are pretty cute, I guess, but yeah, I couldn't watch them growing up. No. But I'm sure they'll come home with their favorites when they're done.
Yeah.
But they're pretty excited.
All right, last but not least, put on some purple.
For batting for table runners, you can just use the same stuff you use all the time. You can use Warm and Natural, or you can use Fusible, or you can use Airlight. whatever, you know, whatever you want to use for batting on table runners.
Kind of depends on how lofty you want it.
Right,
You know?
right. What is the batting that we have on the roll right now? We used to have warm and white. Now we've got
It's
Airlight.
actually Airlight.
Airlight.
It's a quilting batting from Airlight.
And oh my gosh, it's lovely. Oh, I did my block of the month with that, and a couple of other projects, and it drapes and hangs so nicely. It's lovely. We have that here on the roll in the store.
It's like 93 inches wide.
93 inches wide, yeah. And I think it's $15.99 a yard or 16, one of the two, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do some shading.
Look at that.
Our gray.
That's so cute. Yeah, if you're looking to try new batting, come in and get a little piece of this and try it, because I think you will love it. Because I'm a warm and natural girl to the core, you know. But sometimes it feels a little bit heavy and a little bit, not stiff, but this Airlight's just really nice and dreamy feeling.
Dreamy feeling.
Dreamy feeling. It quilts up really, really nicely. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing like the inside of the
that little
cauldron.
shading
Okay.
kind of.
And I believe it's like 92, 93 inches wide. It's a nice wide size.
And it really kind of just looks exactly like their
It is.
embroidery batting.
It is.
It
It's
looks
just
like it.
it's just a little bit
but it's
thicker,
Yeah.
just a tiny
Yeah,
bit
so this
thicker,
one-
a little
this
bit more
stuff
loft.
Specifically has like kind of like stabilizer built into it, whereas that stuff is just straight
batting. It's a little softer, a little, yeah.
Super nice.
And I have not washed it in a quilt. I've just quilted it in a couple of quilts, and it quilts up lovely, just lovely. How much is it a yard?
I think it's 15.
You sure?
Yeah.
Susan, if you're talking about the batting, we're talking about the Airlight quilting batting on a roll. It's a new one we have in the store. We've always had warm and white or warm and natural, and we got this Airlight quilting batting.
$15.99.
And it's $15.99 a yard, and it's 93 inches wide. So if you're just joining us, this is what we're making. It's Kimberbell's March Mini Quilt. Super cute. I'm not a huge St. Patrick's Day person. I guess just because the months just come and go so fast, you know, that it's...
All right, so now we're going to do our little swirlies.
Okay.
This is another 9-minute stitch out.
Okay.
A long time.
Yep, Susan, it's a gray size for the door. Marquita, I just want to double check you want a yard of the stuff on the roll, right? Because the other air light also comes in a yard, doesn't it? Or it comes in 5-yard rolls.
It comes in a 5-yard.
Yeah,
package.
okay, never mind. Okay, got it. A yard. Yeah, and we're going to go past 3 o'clock, so I hope you have snacks.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. This is
a
a good
long one.
This is a good one, though. It's really good. Any word on the back order of Mastering IQ Designer project book? No, not that we know of. Sometimes it seems like you hurry up and wait. You hurry up and wait. We're just so at the mercy of things outside of our control.
Yeah. It's kind of cool with the gray.
I like the gray a lot. Trying to get it so it will focus on the right thing.
Yeah.
I like the gray. Marquita, we will put you down for a yard of the Airlight quilting batting. And then you can try it and tell us what you think. Then after this, we add the coins and the edge of the gold edge of the pot.
And then the last step will be our sparklies.
I guess we need to put that batting up on the website. Oh, here, Cindy's doing that right now. We will put that Airlight batting up on our Facebook Live products for 20% off. That's a great way to try it. Everybody's going to try it. It's going to be an Airlight party. Woohoo! Did you put in a brand new bobbin before we started?
Pretty much,
Yeah, this is bobbin has lasted.
It's up there.
Okay. Thank you. Hi.
I can help you up here.
So let's see. Said in Baby Lot Club Kate demos 2 feet. They're up on the products list, but it doesn't appear to be discounted. Cindy's looking right now. Cindy is an awesome multitasker. Sitting at a sewing machine with a computer by her side. I'd be a mess. I'd be like, discount 70%? Sure. I really like that gray. I like it, I like it.
And those are both fixed.
Okay. Cheryl, those are both fixed. They're both should be discounted now. Thank you, Cindy.
Yep.
You're the best.
Not a problem. Alright, so just the edge is left. There's like 10 minutes of stitching left.
Okay.
Or so it says.
Tunk, 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 tunk.
Sounds like they stopped with the jackhammer for
Yep.
a little bit.
Yep, they must have, they got it just kind of all parked and coned off now, don't they? They must be done for the day.
I just saw a hat pop over that car.
Oh, okay.
But maybe soon.
So we do have kits for this project. They're $16.99. We will have a kit for every month, every project for this, every month for this project, and they're all going to be $16.99, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's a good little bit of fabric for $16.99.
Yes, it is.
You know, that's quite substantial little thing there.
Yes, it is.
And look at that. You only need those teeny little pieces for the rainbow. Of course, you need them for the big rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
So I love those. Okay. And then there's the embellishment kit that you can get that has embellishments for all 6 months, January through June. Then there is the CD that is January through June.
So the embellishment kit is $50 on sale for $40. And the CD is $55 on sale for $44.
Nice.
Okay. So close. So now we'll have to see what everybody likes. Do they like the black leather or do they like
The brown leather, right? How many more minutes left for this part? I'm going to run over and look at a book.
Literally almost done.
Oh, okay. I was going to run over and show them this new old book that I discovered.
Okay, and then this one I have to refer to the directions because I have to remember which order they do it in. So, coins 1 is actually Mylar, which is a little different. So I'm going to put my gold color on.
Oh, coin. Oh, I see. They're the coins that are kind of on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 main coins are with leather, and then the little coins on the edge. Okay.
So we're going to do a placement line for those. Yeah, it totally threw me off, and I was like, wait, Mylar?
These are like the little background coins.
Mm-hmm.
Linda said she definitely prefers the black over the brown.
Yeah?
For the little cauldron. Yep. I don't know if it's called a cauldron. Pot. Because it's a pot of gold.
Yeah.
Let's call it a pot. Cauldron seems so Halloween-y.
It does kind of seem Halloween. I don't know what else to call it.
I know. Not that it matters here nor there.
Okay, so here I go being frugal again. I'm going to just use the very top of this piece of Mylar. So 3 out of the 4 blocks use the Mylar.
Okay. But it looks like you still have plenty.
And you get 4 pieces in your embellishment kit.
So you get plenty with some left over.
I used 2 when I did my first stitch out. And so, I mean, if you're frugal, you can make it work.
If you're like some of our customers who make, 5 of everything.
I don't know if you would get 5 out of it.
Yeah, no, but you could just make it stretch a little bit.
Yeah. And it is nice that Kimberbell is so generous with their
It
cuts
is,
and
yeah,
stuff.
it is. 'Cause if you make a mistake or whatever, it's really nice to, because that's really aggravating, especially if like you don't get to it for like a year and then something's discontinued or you can't find it. That's really frustrating. I really like how that kind of fills in the whole back.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we'll do the glitter thing.
Kind of just fills in, fills in the cracks. I like it, I like it. I really do love this rainbow.
See, if we want to talk about reading rainbow, I don't want to.
There we go, reading rainbow. This makes me think of taffy candies. I'm not at all food oriented, not at all.
Okay, so it gives us a stop in here to tear away the Mylar, and then it's going to do a stitch around the outside of the coins. I love that it just peels away. I have more to tear away over there. Hold on. We'll get some tweezers later.
Okay. How long do we have here?
All the next stitches just say a minute until we
Okay.
get to our sparkly stuff.
Okay. gold glitter.
Gold glitter. Yes. So we're going to do a placement line for those. Make sure you peel away that top layer. And it's going to do that band of gold and a couple of coins.
Okay.
This is the area of the journey. I don't know. You did. I'm just calling to tell you your double-sided fusible.
All right. So there we go. So cover up that whole area with the one piece. Okay.
You know, you very well might have, but I may not have looked. Give me just a minute.
Tomorrow our live comes from Littleton, right?
Yep.
And thanks to everybody who joined us, and maybe I already said this earlier, to everybody who joined us in store and online for our sale last weekend.
Yeah.
That was really fun. We had a lot of people stop by.
We sure did.
We ate 2 whole cakes and lots of snacks. And it was really, really fun. I love working in a place where people are happy to be there. You know, we've all had jobs where you work where nobody wants to be there. The
Right.
customers don't want to be there, or the people that work there don't want to be there, or whatever. And, you know, and that's too bad, you know, but we've all had those jobs. But I love working in a place where everybody who comes in the door, this is where they want to be.
Right.
They want to be here, and the people who work here want to be here. And so it's just such a positive, happy place, you know?
Okay. So we're going to trim around here.
Oh, you know what? Elaine does the online orders. I'm just going to send this down there with it.
So the band of this and the coins, there's not going to be a satin stitch. So it's going to be trimmed basically, you know, however you would like. Okay. So if you want to leave a little extra, if you want to go right up to those stitches, just keep that in mind. Okay.
It's kind of tricky to learn how to do that
This is,
without overthinking it.
yeah. And this is kind of where, like snips might be a little bit easier to use.
Because she pulls the web orders. But when you call them, tell them I have one of your spools coming down to them. That's coming down to them as well.
Sherbet ice cream.
Thank you, dear.
That's what this rainbow makes me think of, sherbet ice cream.
Well, then why did we get part of her order up here? We got the fusible fleece that you brought up from Littleton and told me to cut.
I'm trying not to cut my stitching underneath here.
Want me to grab some little snips?
Because when she placed the order, she asked us to ship it.
Oh, for goodness sakes. And she ordered 2 of those, and we did not get another one.
Actually, Delia, I'm not at all hungry.
So what do we do?
Okay.
I guess I'm just a visual kind of person. 'Cause I'm not at all hungry.
All right. That's kind of a lot for some. Okay, it's gonna get covered up by the other pieces anyways. All right, so then
And that with the fleece.
placement line for our gold. And that then just goes right on top.
That dial is not insert, number is not insert.
And this is all raw edge too, so however you want to trim these.
Kind of hard to see that gold, the shine off of it.
Here, what do you want me to do? Arnell? Hey, it's Jenny, and I apologize. We did have your thread here. It was just it is not a big deal. It'll be in Littleton.
Almost done, you guys.
Okay. We're doing good. We're hanging in there. Well, you start doing the little stars away. I'm going to run over there and show them this book that I found that we've had that I kind of rediscovered. And we have a little stack of them, so. And I don't think that we've done anything out of it.
Alrighty, we'll be giving you a
So
call.
everybody needs to see it.
Alright, bye. Alright, obviously I'm going too slow for you. Well, that's fine. Definitely.
So these two boxes are what still needs to be put in.
Okay,
They're headed stabilizer mostly.
and where do you want me to put the bobbins? Some of them go.
I think we only have 3, at least according to inventory, so just take the rest, we can put out. And I'll go through all these.
Can I transfer
Uh-oh.
some of these?
Don't be doing that.
They should.
No, you told me
I was gonna
Elaine
say,
does
they
her
should
own
have them on
boards.
their, on their way in.
Okay. And now I'm going to put white on so that we can do our little sparkly pieces.
Okay. And you do that again with Mylar, right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Is it the same
I'm
Mylar?
gonna
It's
try to get all of them this time.
I don't think anybody noticed that one that you missed, Cindy.
Oh, all right, so placement lines first, and then we'll do tack down.
Okay.
But if you don't need them, I'll go put them up.
I'll go through.
So do you do like the whole 4 on that end at the same time, or do you do?
So you cut 2 pieces. So I'm just gonna take the rest of my big piece that I have here and cut it in half. But it says 2 pieces that are 3 by 4.5.
Okay.
So
And then you're going to put 1 piece over here
yeah.
and 1 piece over here.
yeah.
Okay. Have to be careful not to get my fingers because it's
Oh.
a little bit hard to navigate when you hold the camera.
Especially if you're looking just at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because leave it to me to be the one to put a finger under a needle on the middle of a live. Would surprise me one bit. Yeah, the Mylar's genius in these. Because you could do the stitching, but it wouldn't have near the effect.
Right.
Okay.
My second piece.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to hold on to it?
Nope.
You sure? You want me to hold on to it for you?
No.
It might move a little bit. Look at that. That's so cool. June, I love working with Mylar too. It's so effective. Look at that. Okay, while you're doing this, I'm going to run over. We're going to look at a book. And we maybe already showed it to you. And maybe, I don't think it's that old. But I kind of rediscovered it. This book by Lisa Alexander and Susan. And it's called Celebrate with Quilts. Look at that. So I'm going to go over here so I can open up the pages. Because you need to see this. So they show you how to make lots of different blocks, which I love. I love block books. Teach you how to make all the different blocks in the front. And then in the back, there's all different ways that you can put them together. Look at that. That's so cool. I love this with the blocks on point. And here's how you put them into rows. And then here's the sampler quilt. That's all the blocks that you made, and you put them all together in a quilt. Isn't that lovely? So here's the little layouts of different blocks, different quilts. Love this one. I love that. And I love this. I love the colors of this one. So anyways, I just rediscovered this book, and I've been showing everybody who needs to see this book, because it's got such great ideas and so many different ways you can put blocks together. I love that, to make these awesome quilts. So anyways, this one's called Celebrate with Quilts. If you need a good new book or a book for a friend, this is a great option. Okay, back to our sparklies.
We're on the last one.
Okay, just in time. And then you just peel it off and you're done. Poof.
Okay. And then it does have one little placement line, kind of like how the cuties used to.
Dude, that's kind of satisfying.
Right?
Like scratching an itch. Very satisfying.
So it does have one placement line for your trimming, because a lot of times when you have blocks that have a lot of stitching in it, it could pull. So this stitch that it just did, so this is where I want to cut, but this was the placement line that it actually did at the very beginning. So you can see it did kind of pull in a little bit with all the stitching that we had. So that is actually the line that we will follow when we trim our block.
When you trim it, the one that's on the outside.
Yes.
Okay.
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 And voila, we have our 4 blocks.
Woohoo!
When you stitch it together, it will look like this.
Woohoo!
And then you just need to put your backing and binding on.
Awesome.
Okay.
This was awesome. Thank you,
All right,
Cindy.
guys. Well, thanks
Such
for
fun.
sticking around.
Yeah, yeah.
Took a while. took a
hanging
little
out with
while,
us, hanging out with us.
But yeah, and Littleton will take care of you guys tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Everybody have a great evening.
All right, thank you.
Bye.